So for this question, we're to compute the average total cost, the average variable cost, and the marginal cost of producing 60 and 72 haircuts. And we're also told to draw the graph of three curves between 60 and 70 haircuts. So the first thing we need to know is that average total cost is defined as the ratio of total cost and quantity of output. So average total cost is total cost divided by quantity of output. And average total cost is also equals to fixed cost plus variable costs divided by quantity of output, right? So the average total cost for 60 haircuts be calculated as average total cost equals to 160 plus 240 divided by 60. So because this is the total very fixed cost between them. So this is going to give you 400 divided by 60, and that will give you 6.67. So the average total cost for 60 haircuts is 6.67. Now we're going to find the average total cost for 70 haircuts. So average total cost for 70 haircuts is 160 plus 3 320 divided by 72. And this is equals to 480 divided by 72. And this is equal to 6.67. Yeah, and that's the average total cost for 72 haircuts. So now we can move to the average variable cost, right? So now average variable cost is equal to the ratio of total variable cost divided by quantity of outputs, right? So the average variable cost of 60 haircuts is 240 divided by 60, and that equals to $4. And the average variable cost for 72 haircuts is 320 divided by 72, and that's 4.44. So that's that. So now we're going to find the marginal cost. The marginal cost is an addition to the total cost when an extra unit output is produced. So this is the change in total cost divided by the change in output. Right. So the marginal cost of 60 haircuts is 400 minus 320 divided by 60 minus 40, and that's 80 divided by 20, which is $4. Right. So now the marginal cost for 72 haircuts is 480 minus 400 divided by 72 minus 60, right? And that's 80 divided by 12, which is $6.67. So now we're going to draw the graph because the question was us to draw the graph. And the graph is going to show the average total cost, the marginal cost, the average variable cost between 60 and 72 haircuts. So this is what our graph is going to show. So now I'm going to try to draw the graph. And this side will be cost, and this side is quantity. We have 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, and 72. Here we have 3 all the way to 7. So we have 6.5, we have 6, 5.5, 5, 4.5, 4, 3.5, and we have 3. So from that we can draw the graph, and it's going to be here. The first one is going to be on 4 and 60. The second point is going to be on 72 and 4.5. Then the next one is going to be on right here, and the next one is going to be right here. So we're going to be connecting the dots together just like this. And we're going to be connecting this too. And this is a straight line. So that's it. And this should be curved somewhat. Yeah, it should be curved somewhat. So this is the marginal cost. This is the average total cost. This is the average variable cost. So from this figure, from the graph, we can see that the x-axis represents the quantity, that's output, and the y represents the cost per unit. Now the average total cost, as you have seen, is the ratio of the total cost and the quantity produced, and the average variable cost is the ratio of the variable cost, total variable cost, and the quantity of output produced. So the average variable cost, which is this, lies below the average total costs. which is this, and it is U-shaped. So it is U-shaped. And the marginal cost is an addition to the total cost when an extra unit of output is produced, and it is upward sloping. So that's what we can observe.